Hey everyone, it's K.A. Perkins, and let's be real, the economy is looking a little scary right now. We keep hearing these words: emergency liquidity, recession-proof side hustles, and debt prioritization. It can feel overwhelming, right? But here's the thing: burying your head in the sand won't help. We need to be proactive about protecting ourselves and our finances, especially with the possibility of a recession looming. Before it's too late, here are 7 crucial moves you need to make to not just survive a recession, but potentially even thrive during one. Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk about emergency funds. An emergency fund is not just some financial advice your grandpa gives you, it's your safety net. It's the money you put aside for a rainy day, and trust me, those rainy days can get pretty stormy during a recession. Now you might be thinking, Graham, I can barely afford my rent, how am I supposed to build an emergency fund? And listen, I get it, but even small amounts add up over time. Start by putting aside $5 or $10 a week, whatever you can manage. The goal is to eventually have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. This will cover your essential bills like rent, groceries, and utilities if you lose your job or face unexpected expenses. Having this financial cushion will give you peace of mind and prevent you from going into debt when things get tough. One of the smartest moves you can make, whether we're heading into a recession or not, is to diversify your income streams. Relying on just one source of income is risky, especially during times of economic uncertainty. What if you lose your job or your hours get cut? That's where side hustles come in. Think about skills you have or things you enjoy doing that you can monetize. Maybe you're a great writer, you can offer freelance writing services online. Good with design? Start a small design business on the side. The possibilities are endless. The beauty of side hustles is that they not only provide an additional income stream, but they also give you a sense of security and control over your finances. Okay, let's talk about debt. It's the elephant in the room that nobody wants to address, but trust me, getting a handle on your debt is crucial, especially with a potential recession looming. The last thing you want is to be drowning in high-interest debt when times are tough. The first step is to make a list of all your debts, including credit cards, student loans, personal loans, everything. Then, prioritize them based on interest rates. High-interest debt, like credit card debt, should be your top priority. One popular method is the debt snowball method, where you focus on paying off your smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on everything else. Another strategy is the debt avalanche method, where you prioritize paying off your highest interest debt first. Choose the method that works best for your financial situation and stick to it. By reducing your debt load, you'll free up more money in your budget and be better prepared to weather any economic storm. Alright, it's time to get real about our spending habits. During uncertain economic times, it's more important than ever to differentiate between needs and wants. Needs are essentials like housing, food, and transportation. Wants are things that are nice to have, but not essential for survival, like that daily latte or that subscription box you barely use. Start by tracking your spending for a month to see where your money is actually going. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, identify areas where you can cut back. Remember, cutting back on expenses doesn't mean depriving yourself. It's about being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. We touched on this earlier with side hustles, but let's dive a little deeper into the importance of diversifying your income streams. Relying on a single source of income like a job can be risky, especially during a recession. If that income stream dries up, you're left vulnerable. Diversifying your income means having multiple sources of revenue coming in. This could include your job, side hustles, investments, rental income, or anything else that generates money. The more diverse your income streams, the more secure your financial situation will be. Remember, diversification is key to mitigating risk and building a solid financial foundation that can withstand economic downturns. When it comes to investing during a recession, it's essential to prioritize stability and preservation of capital. This means shifting your focus away from high-growth, high-risk investments and towards more conservative options that are less likely to lose value in a downturn. Now, I'm not saying you should completely avoid the stock market during a recession. However, it's crucial to be selective with your investments and focus on companies with strong fundamentals and a history of weathering economic storms. Consider diversifying your portfolio with more stable assets, such as bonds, real estate, or precious metals. Bonds, especially government bonds, are generally considered less risky than stocks and can provide a steady stream of income. By making informed investment decisions and prioritizing stability, you can protect your capital and potentially even profit during a recession. Recession, but potentially even thrive. So there you have it, 7 smart moves to help you not just survive but potentially thrive during a recession. Remember, preparation is key. By taking these steps now, you can safeguard your financial future and weather any economic storm. Don't wait until it's too late. Start implementing these strategies today and take control of your financial well-being. Stay informed, stay proactive, and stay resilient.